Hey everyone, so for this video what I want to show you is our new tech tool that we're going to be using. It's called Flipgrid. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to your classroom, of course, right? And you're going to go to our class. And there you're going to see an assignment that's going to say some sort of Flipgrid assignment. Once you see that assignment, right, you're going to click on the assignment, and I always post the link. You'll have your instructions in the assignment itself, and the link is important. So you're going to click on the link. It's going to ask you to join in with your Google account. Make sure it's your school Google account. It will not work for your personalized Google account. So you click on there and you're going to link to the assignment. There's two types of assignments you're going to see. So if I click on the link, it links me here, practicing with Flipgrid. I see what the instructions are again. You'll press record response, or you could just press this circle with the record button on it. It tells you how many people have responded, but here it just says record response. There's nothing else extra. So I want to show you a different one that's going to look so similar, but just had one little piece that's going to tell you how it's going to be viewed. If I go here, here's my practice. I have some header in there. I have the instructions in there just like before. I have that button that I could record response. Here's the same button as before. My record symbol, still 0 responses. But here at the bottom of record a response, you see these words moderated. Moderated means that when you record your response and you send it to me, no one else is going to see it. But if you see here, there's no moderate here. That means when you do your video, you send it to me, but that means the whole class is going to be able to see your response because I'm in share mode. I want all of you guys to learn from each other. So there's two different types of Flipgrid recordings that you might see. Once you're ready to record, you're going to hit the record button. It always tells me there's 4 steps in total. It tells me how many minutes I have for the video. Over here, you have some time countdowns. It says the topic is moderated. So again, it's telling you no one's going to see this video but me unless I approve it, unless I let others see it. And then it tells me to click anywhere to start recording. So once I'm ready, let me fix myself up. I'm gonna hit somewhere on the side and I'm gonna start recording. So there's different options here. So let's click options. You have the option of uploading clips. You have the option of doing some mirror video. So I could switch how I look. I could mute myself. I could record the whole entire screen if I like. I usually don't touch any of that. I leave it alone. Then there's this Vex piece. That's the more fun piece to this because I could change up my effects, change up how I look. I could add frames if I want. So here's where you're going to be able to have a little bit of fun with your video. You could add your emojis. You could add text. Hello. And I'm doing all of this from my computer right now. So I drag it, I put it wherever I want. And let's say, okay, this looks good. I'm ready to start talking and doing my video. So I'm going to press the record button. Counts down for me. I start talking, I start explaining, I start doing whatever it is that I asked you guys to do. And if you notice up here, my countdown is going down. So instead of 5 minutes, now I have less time. So I have to keep track of that because I don't want to keep talking for too long. Once I'm ready, I'm going to press the next button. I start talking, I start explaining, I start doing whatever it is that I asked you guys to do. And if you notice up here, so it's going to play back your entire video. If you see that you don't really like what it is you said, you could edit this or you could just redo it again. So let's say I like this. I'm going to press next. I'm ready to do my last, or pretty much my last step, is a selfie piece. It says snap a picture to go along with your video. You could take a picture of yourself. You could take a picture of your work. You could take a picture of anything you like. So I'm just gonna do a picture of myself. I just did it. I could add, again, different things, right? So let's say I was like, oh my God, I look horrible. Let me just cover my face. There we go. I'm happy with that. And I'm gonna go to next. It's gonna upload it. And here, very, very important, in your display name, make sure you write your full first name and last name. Right now, I do not know you by nicknames. So I'm gonna write Mrs. Keepers, where it says title optional. Here is what I want you to write, the question that you did. So say you're doing question 2. If you want to say question number 2, that's fine. That way I know specifically all of these people did question 2, all of these people did question 3, and so forth. Once I'm ready, I'm going to hit complete, and that's it. It tells me my video has been viewed. It still says 0 responses when I'm doing a moderate video because I have to approve it as the teacher before you guys actually see it on the screen. Versus if I were to do it without a moderate, I'm gonna hit that countdown again. I could do filters, but I don't care for it. I'm gonna just go next. Just do the process of me explaining. Again, I did the same picture. Look at that. My full name, my question number that I just did. Let's say question number 1 here. Submit, tells me, yay, I did it. And here, I should see my video. Let me see if I refresh it. Yes. So I should see my video automatically pop up. So now I have 1 video. But the only reason that is because the word moderated was not part of it. So here it says your video will be hidden until approved by your educator. Without that word moderate, you're all going to be able to see the questions. So this is us doing it through the internet. So I want to show you how this looks via cell phone. Hey everyone, so here are the steps for you to take if you're doing this on your phone. First thing that you want to do is go to your app store and search for, so go to your search and you're going to type in there Flipgrid. Search. It's the first one. I'm going to download that and it's going to be added to my apps, right? So from there, the next thing that you're going to do is go into your Google Classroom and you're going to go into your class and you're going to click on the Flipgrid assignment. So this is all through your phone. So I'm going to click my Flipgrid assignment, click on the link, all the directions, everything is there just like before. And you're going to open it up in a web browser. I always open everything in Chrome, so I'm going to use Chrome. So it's going to open up. It's going to exactly the same way as if you were doing this on your computer. It's going to tell me what it is. It's going to let me record and so forth, right? So I did this before and there's my recording. So when I'm ready to record, I'm going to press that circle. And this time it's going to ask me whether I want to open it up in my app. And obviously, yes, I do because I want to do this through my phone. So you don't need to remember the code, you don't need anything. And I have the option to flip my camera. So this is the great part for when I'm actually trying to show my work and explain something. So if I'm ready to record, I'm gonna hit that circle with the camera. I'm gonna explain the steps. I mean, I could add effects just like I would with the online version. I could download clips, it says. I could add notes. I could mute if I want. Once I'm ready, I'm going to hit the check. It's going to talk me through whatever it is that I said. If I like it, great. One thing here, let me just show you. So let's say I don't like it, I'm going to delete. And let's pretend I am going to start flipping my camera. So if I flip my camera, you can tell that everything is flipped, right? So I press record and I'm explaining this is what you have to do. Obviously on my screen, on my phone screen, everything looks good, but on the actual download, it does not. So I'm going to say, okay, I like how I explained that, but this time I'm going to rotate it. So I want to rotate it so I could see it that way. So you have to make sure you see it the correct way. You see if I rotate again, it should be easy for me to follow because I am following your work through the screen. So once you're ready, press the check. It asks you for your selfie. So again, I don't want to take a selfie of my face or anything. I'm just going to take a selfie of my work, add my pictures to it. I'll put the little star somewhere over here. I could retake if I don't like it. Check. Over here, first thing you always want to have is your name. So make sure you write your name here. Add title. Title, I want you to tell me the question that you are working on, question number. And add links is optional. Obviously, there's no links for you to add to me. So all you're going to do is press submit. And if I return to topic, since this was one that didn't need my approval, automatically you have the work shown in there. So this is my sample. Obviously, this is not something that you're going to see, but very easy on your phone. And I do suggest that you guys download the app, because when I ask you to show me work, it's easier for you to do it through your phone and you're just talking it out. All right, so have fun with Flipgrid and hopefully you guys like it.